Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here. Welcome back to Fortnite and our continued series on, thank you Do Work also for playing with me, I appreciate it. And Lois, thank you very much. Our continued series on Recombobulating. Bilowis, thank you very much for following. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to work on some schematics. We are going to go through and we are going to recombobulate schematics. I think what we're going to do today is we are going to recombobulate founders weapons. Yes, I said it. Founders weapons. So first, actually though, the very first thing I'm going to do right now is I am going to modify perks on this wall darts. These wall darts are my best wall darts I believe that I have. Element physical and 32 damage, 10 damage, reload speed, and increasing buildings health. So what I'm going to do right now actually is I'm going to take these all to rare. I'm not going to take them to epic yet. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to save my epic so that I can take it, a weapon to epic. And we're going to talk about which weapon soon. Actually, we're going to talk today about that. But first of all, I want to start by doing that. So I just did my very first perk upgrade, which means that I got myself 1.2k what is it, 1.2k re-perk, 100 uncommon perk up, which I should do this, 150 rare perk, 225 perk up, epic perk up, and the famous, the unique, the one and only legendary perk. So right there, I just got myself all four of them. And even though that sounds like a lot, I am actually going to save that. So like I said, I am going to take this one up to rare because I want this one all blue first. I don't have enough. See how fast it goes? See how fast it goes? So I need 60 more. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the shop real quick and we're going to go ahead and we're going to buy. Oh, there's only 50. No, wait. 50 each? So if I buy two of these, it's 100? 100. That's awesome. Okay. All right. That works. I am going to buy all those very soon, by the way. But for now, for this video, one day. Okay. So now I have wall darts that are all rare. I do plan to take these up to epic very soon, but as you can see, it takes 225 each time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 225. 1 to 1200, 625 is going to be 150, right? So 1350. So 1350. We are going to buy all of the other ones, but I do want to wait. And again, these wall darts are amazing. I don't know if I'm going to take them to legendary yet, but yes, it goes very fast. So I guess my first thing here is be very careful. These go very fast. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start from down here and we are actually going to go and looking for I already went ahead and marked off all of the epic founders weapons I have. So let's go through here. This one needs to be favorited as well because it's a unique weapon. We're going to do unique weapons later. No. That's a unique weapon. Favorite it. Neon Scythe is... It's a unique weapon because it's from the... you know what? Let's just do all these. Because weapons that we can no longer get from past events... I am going to favorite. Here's the ones that I wanted. Okay, there's no. Okay, so what we're gonna do here? Oh, the Easter egg launcher too. That's a unique one. And you know what? We're just gonna save these. Let's go ahead and do this. I know I'm favoriting a lot of weapons that are not gonna stay favorite. Don't worry. These are currently available, so we're not gonna worry about these. Oh yeah, the vacuum weapons, guys. The vacuum. I did get all four vacuum weapons, didn't I? There's the Vendetta slicer. We should probably save that one as well. and my Founder's Exterminator. Which actually, if that Founder's Exterminator does well, I might actually take that Founder's Exterminator to Legendary. So let's begin. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go through and we are going to start from the very bottom. And we're going to go through every single Founder's weapon that I have, ending with the Founder's Blazing Masamune and the Nocturno. The reason why is that even though the Nocturno is not a Founder's weapon, it is a unique Founder's kind of weapon because we did get it in the Ultimate Pack, which is no longer available. So let's begin. And if you want to skip to the end and just see the Nocturno, I understand, don't worry. But I do want to go through and do all of the Founders first. So the first one we're going to start with is the Founder's Revolt. And the reason we're going to start with this one, well, first of all, it's the one at the very bottom. And it's also a very unique weapon. So the Founder's Revolt is epic. It can only be an epic, and it has 13 headshot damage, 38 magazine size, element nature, and 10 weapon damage, and 20 damage. But if we go ahead and modify the perks, which is something that a lot of people have said, oh my goodness, you have to do it for this weapon. This weapon gets 13% headshot damage, 38 magazine size, element nature, and 10% damage, 20% damage, 50% reload speed, and that perk, bullets chain to one nearby target. So if you have a very large group of enemies, you shoot once, ding 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 ding, it's like chain lightning, which is absolutely wonderful. And this is another example of unique perks. It does seem that certain weapons have very unique perks. Now, can you get this chain bullet on other weapons? I don't know. If it is possible to do it, that would be awesome. You know, I mean, like, I don't know, but let me know if you found the bullet chain perk. Can you imagine LMG with that? Deadly. All right, so let's convert this one because now we have it fully at this level. Actually, I do believe that Dizzy has unique. Epic said it's a unique perk to only that weapon. All right then. Dizzy, I believe, is using a Founder's Revolt, and I don't know if you are able to. Can you take it to Legendary? I don't know if you can take it to Legendary. I don't think you can in some of these weapons. Anyway, let's continue. So we've got the Founder's Quick Shot. With the Founder's Quick Shot is also the version of, well, it's the Founder's Quick Shot as well. But I've got the Epic and I have the Legendary. The reason for this is, let's see what it gets. The reason I have that is because I pre-ordered the limited edition of the Fortnite way back, like months before it was actually released. And then I also upgraded to the Ultimate Pack when it was still available. If you guys want to see those two videos, I'll leave them linked down below. Also at the end of this video, they'll show up. But you guys can go and see what those packs offered us. And getting the Ultimate Pack, I think it unlocked everything, because with the limited pack, you could only get one of a you could only pick like one, like the ninja. You could only pick like the white ninja with the white outfit, or one of the other unique heroes, the pairs, and their weapons. But if you bought the Ultimate Pack, you unlocked everything. Everything. It was crazy. So let's take a look at the Recombobulator. At the Founder's Quick Shot. Founder's Quick Shot, 14% rate, fire rate, 30 weapon stability, nature, and 10 damage, and 20% damage. It goes to 14 rate, weapon stability, nature damage, 20 damage, and 50 magazine size. It doesn't seem like it's going to lose anything. It's going to get a magazine size, so why not? Let's convert it. Let's go ahead now and take a look at that. Isn't that so cool looking? So cool looking, man. And that, I believe, is the weapon for the Outlanders. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Legendary version right away. So here's the Founder's Quick Shot Legendary version. It looks the same. It goes from 14% fire rate, 30% weapon stability, nature and 10 damage, 20 damage, and 25 magazine size to exactly the same, except it gets Headshot eliminations cause an explosion, damaging enemies within 0.5 tiles for 30% weapon damage. 30% weapon damage? Wow. 30% weapon damage. Okay, before we continue here, I want to talk about something really quick. Okay. You can still get the Nocturno if you just pay money. I don't know where you can do that, but okay. So the one thing about these weapons, and the reason why you might want to think twice about upgrading some of these Founders weapons, is that some of them lose a little bit. Let me go ahead and take a look here. Actually, I'm going to go find where the version 4.1 patch notes, I believe there were. I think it's in version 4. Yeah, it's in 4.1. Let me go to save the world. No, it's not 4.1. It's 4.0 or 4.2. It's 4.2. It's 4.2, isn't it? Yeah, because the 4.2 patch notes were very, very big. That's the content update. Where's the 4.2 patch notes? 4.2 patch notes. There we go. 4.2 patch notes is what brought in the Recombobulator system. Yes. And let me see if I can't show you guys this as well. Heroes. Wow. Weapons and items. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a quick look here at this. And hopefully this will work. If it doesn't work, we're going to have to do it in a different way. Yes. Okay. All right. So this is the patch notes from version 4.2. Okay. And in 4.2, weapons and items did change a lot. We've got attack speed, increased building health. These are all the different perks that were available. But, oh, here we go. Added unique perk for the Founders Revolt. Only available after converting Legacy Schematic via perk Recombobulator. Not available in other schematics. Bullets ricochet. Dealing 100% of the damage dealt to the original target. Wow. Added the new... Okay, so there's the Masamune. Let's see, what other weapon do we have? I thought they talked about each individual weapon. Each of the individual... No, maybe not. I thought they talked about the each individual... Nope. I thought they talked about each individual Founder's weapon, but I guess not. Wonder where that was. I might have been somewhere. Anyway, so let's go ahead and convert this one. I'm going to convert all of the Founder's weapons because even though I don't use them, I still want to have them all converted. Next, we're going to do the Founder's Drumroll. So this Founder's Drumroll is the Epic Founder's Drumroll. The Founder's Drumroll goes from 20 weapons to... Well, it's same. 20, 38, water and 10 damage, 20 damage, and magazine size. So let's convert to Epic. That's not bad, actually. And now let's take a look at the Legendary. Where's my Legendary Founder's Drumroll? Where is my Legendary Founder's Drumroll? You can't get rid of it, so it's probably here somewhere still. Oh, I forgot. Oh, Frostbite too. That's a unique weapon. So the way you know a unique weapon is when you search it, or when you tap on it, it won't give you the option to... Where is my Legendary Founder's Drumroll? You can't recycle it. Oh, you can recycle them. Did I recycle it? Oh, there it is. No, you can't. You can't recycle them, and you can't put them in your collection book. You're stuck with them. So that's how you know those weapons. All right. Let's modify this one. So, Legendary Founder's Drumroll. 20 weapon stability, 38 reload speed, water and damage, 20 damage, 25 magazine sauce, and magazine sauce. Yes, magazine sauce. 25 magazine sauce. Headshot eliminations cost an explosion, damaging... That's not bad, actually. Let's go ahead and convert that one, too. Actually, let's take a quick look at this one now. So this weapon is actually going to go to a magazine size of... Well, I have 70 because of... Because I have... what's it called? The perks on my current hero setup. But at level 20, it's going to get a 25 magazine size. So it's almost going to go to 100. And the the epic. Oh, the epic actually has. The epic actually has a 50 magazine size. Wait, is that because it's a higher level? Yeah. Okay, so we can actually. Okay, so the Founder's Drumroll actually is not going to get bad, and it has water. It's a water. Well, it's an LMG, but you know it's an assault rifle still. I mean, they're qualified. They're classified as assault rifles because that's just how the game is. That's not bad, actually. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, next Founder's weapon is going to be the Founder's Deconstructor. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Founder's Deconstructor. It's a beautiful weapon. Founder's Deconstructor, 25 reload speed, 68 crit damage, well, 67 energy and damage, 20 damage, and critical rating. Let's convert this one. And let's go find a legendary one. What? Does it get a unique perk? It gets 25 reload speed, 68 energy, 10, 20 crit rating, and causes affliction. Wow. Okay, let's take a look. It's got a 1 second fire rate. Magazine size is 7. Oh. Range is okay. Ammo cost is 1. Impact is 480. If it had a faster fire rate, that would not be bad. Energy and affliction? Can we change any of these? No, we can't. So on the Founder's weapon, you can't even change the, you're stuck. You know, I get it, but it would be nice if we could, you know, it would be nice if we could actually change Founder's weapons as well. You know, it'd be nice if we could choose. By the way, this is a delicious, look at this weapon. Look at it. It's amazing. Aha, dry looking. Papaya, thank you very Papaya man, thank you very much for following. Okay, next one. So I think we're done with 3 of the 4 because the 4th Founder's weapon, the 4th unique Founder's weapon is the Masamune, which actually we can level up our. Okay, so let's talk about the Masamune for a second here. Should we talk about the Masamune now, or should we go through my other Founder's weapons? Because let's see, I still have a Founder's Bearcat. You only have 4, so let's do them. So I have this Founder's Bearcat, which also, by the way, if you got a Founder's pack, if you have a Founder's, if you have anything Founders, okay, and you get those Founder's llamas, there's llamas with an F on them. If you got those, or if you still buy one of the Founder's setups and you get those llamas, you do have a chance of getting Founder's weapons. Now, the unique thing about these Founder's weapons is that they could only come in Epic, yeah. They could only come in Epic, but if you look, every single one of them has a natural. It has a natural attribute in the first slot. So if you got a Founder's weapon, you could get attribute on the first slot in comparison to other weapons, which, let's see, let's find one that has a, well, that one has a level, that's a new weapon. Here, the older weapons, the legacy weapons, didn't get their attribute until level 25. So Founder's weapons were really very, very, very OP. And it's gorgeous. I mean, look at that thing. Look at that thing. All camoed out. It's gorgeous. Okay, so let's modify the perks on this one. Let's see. We're going from fire and 10 weapon damage at level 5 to damage dealt with this weapon snares the target for 30. That's interesting. Carlos, thank you for subscribing. That's interesting. The snare is at the very top. That is very interesting, isn't it? Huh. Okay. 15% damage to stun staggered, and that one came over here. 25 reload speed, that one went here. Crit chance turns into crit rating. We keep fire and 10% damage, and we get a free slot. I don't think that's bad. I mean, it's got a 4.0 fire rate. Magazine size of 14, ammo cost 1, impact of 187. If we got a expanded magazine size, or if we could change one of these to fire rate, it wouldn't be bad. Let's convert it. Oh, actually, you know what? It does. These do give me the option to change. So here I can change to fire rate. Yes, please. Reload speed can upgrade. I guess damage. Okay, so damage, reload speed, and fire rate. But we could change this to magazine size as well. Ooh. And we could change this to energy, nature, or anything we wanted. And we can change this to slow and snared. We can change this to slow and snared. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, that weapon just got potentially very good. Let's do the other Bearcat, since we're already here right now. The other Bearcat has nature and 10 weapon damage, which goes to 10 nature and weapon damage. I cause affliction on this one, and I keep the causing affliction at level 5. Oh my goodness. Durability and damage and fire rate we lose, but we get 2 free slots. Let's convert it. Let's convert it, and let's hope that this durability can... Yes! The durability can be changed to magazine or reload. Probably magazine. Free slots we get. Damage, we'll probably have to go for damage. And... Oh. 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 Not headshot. Yeah, damage. Okay, we gotta change the durability to reload speed or magazine. This damage can stay double damage. Oh my goodness, double damage and maybe reload speed, because that would make it very, very deadly. My goodness. This is nice. Okay, all right. I'm going to keep this one on the back burner, but definitely if I want to work on this, and again, I don't believe that you can evolve Founders weapons to legendary, but please let me know if you can. If you guys know that you can evolve these Founders weapons to legendary, that would be wonderful, because a Bearcat as legendary would be really cool. Let's check out this Founders Lawbringer. This is also another unique weapon. So we go from water and 10 damage, we keep it. Magazine size, we keep magazine size. Damage, we keep it. Crit chance, we keep it. It's going to go to damage dealt with the weapon, snares the target for 30% by 6 seconds. That's actually not bad for a weapon that is mostly pretty slow. It's got a fire rate of 2.0. Its impact is 433, which is actually not as high as the other, like the Judge and others. But let's convert it. See what that slot gives us. The free slot gives us... so we're going to have to do damage to slow and snared, because we already have a snare here. I mean, that's the only one to do, right? Yeah. Slow and snared because it has snared. Slow and snared because it snares. Yeah. It's not bad, though. It's not bad at all. That's a powerful... Look at the DPS on that thing. That's a powerful weapon. And it's gorgeous. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Dude, come on. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, next one. Founders Vendetta. Last one I'm going to do. Actually, you know what? I used to have... No, I had other Vendettas. I didn't have another Founders Vendetta. Because I've got the Jackals and I've got the Judges, which are here. And just in comparison, look at the Judge. Yeah, the Lawbringer is very, very good. I thought I had more. Maybe I got rid of those Vendettas. I don't know. Because these aren't Founders. No. Okay. All right, last one then. Here we go. Founders Vendetta goes from fire and 10 damage, which causes affliction, to causing affliction at level 5, crit damage, free slot, fire and 10 damage, and crit rating. 2 free slots. Let's see. It's got a 6.0 fire rate, 22 magazines. Oh my goodness gracious. This might actually be a nice weapon to work on. magazine size is going to make this just very, very nice. And, of course, damage to afflicted. Damage to afflicted, because we can't change this one. Crit damage could go to regular damage, and crit rating could also go to damage. So, instead of having the crit damage, we could go to double damage. You know what? I might do that. Double damage, magazine size, because reload time is already 1.1. Oh my goodness, look at the reload time on that thing. Look at the reload time on this thing. Less than, I can turn this into a half-second reload weapon. Wow. Just for comparison. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those. Look at that. That is nothing compared to what I just... Wow. Can I take this to Legendary? Is it possible to take this Vendetta to Legendary? Please let me know down below in the comments if it's possible to do. That would be fantastic. But anyway, okay, so the last one we're going to work on is we are going to work on the last two, which is going to be the Masamunes and the Nocturno. So let's go ahead and do the first Masamune first. Actually, before we do the Masamunes, let's talk about the Masamunes. So, a lot of you guys know the Masamune is my favorite weapon. It's the one that I've mained for a very, very long time. And right here. Oh, actually this whole thing. Okay. So, they said, added new unique perk for Founder's Blazing Masamune. Only available after converting legacy schematic via perk Recombobulator, which is what we're trying to do right now. Oh, Dan, thank you for the donation. Can someone help Dan out? Please, thank you. And I don't know why that donation didn't come through. Hopefully it comes through. If not, we'll have to replay it again. Not available on any other schematic. And the perk is every sixth successful attack triggers an explosion dealing damage in a small radius. So, this is the problem though. The Founder's Blazing Masamune no longer deals energy damage. Only fire damage. So, is it worth it? Is it worth losing a double attribute weapon for this explosion every sixth attack? You can attack super fast with the Masamune. I mean it's ridiculous. It's really fast how you can attack. Let's take a look at this one. Let's take a look at this one and see what I'm talking about here. Boop, boop. Let me go ahead and do this too. There you go. Now it played through. Dan Greer, thank you very much for that donation. I really appreciate it. And all you have to do to sponsor, dude, is just hit the green button. Just hit the green button, dude. It says sponsor. If you're not on regular YouTube, go to YouTube Gaming. The green button should show up there. Thank you very much, dude, again, for all the donations today. You've been amazing. Thank you. So, let's take a look at the first one. So, well, first of all, you gotta see this. Look at that. Look at that. Come on. Come on. So, the Blazing Masamune is a high-tech energized blade with fast swing speed for great sustained damage, deals fire damage that is very effective against nature enemies, cut and thrust a series of 3 heavy attack, blah, 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 blah. But it is energy. So it's energy and fire, okay? So what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and I'm going to upgrade my epic one, okay? My epic one is already at 1 stars, 110. I think I might even take it to Malachite. I might take it to Malachite, and I'm going to compare. Oh, this one didn't get it. It's only the legendary? It's only the legendary that gets the explosion. Is it? It is. Okay. Okay, they just trolled me. They just trolled me because I thought that I was going to be able to take the epic one, compare them both, and see. Dan, I don't see any new ones. I just the most recent one that I see is the one where you said how to sponsor. But give me a second, dude, and I'll check the other ones in a second. So, I'm not going to do this. Okay? I'm not going to do this. The reason why I'm not going to do this is because doing this is going to, I believe, negatively impact my setup, my Masamune. I think that what they're trying to do is they're trying to create a condition for you to change the Masamune, but right now this Masamune does both energy and fire damage. So I know that this 6-hit triggers an explosion dealing 100%, 6% weapon damage in a 0.5 tile radius. I know that that's at the bottom, so I could probably max this out to legendary and probably get maybe 150%. Plus, I know that I can upgrade the damage, I can upgrade the durability, the crit damage, and the crit chance. I don't believe I'm going to be able to change these, so I would be stuck with these. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm not going to do it right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this one, guys. I'm going to keep this weapon like this. I am going to take it most likely to Shadow Shard. And I'm going to let you guys know what I think. I'm going to let you guys know if I believe that this is worth or not worth, you know, changing. Because if it, okay, let's put it this way. If anyone out there has a Blazing Masamune that they did convert, please talk to me. Please let me know. Send me an email, comment in this video. Let me know, and if you don't mind letting me borrow yours for a few minutes, you know, just so we can try it out. We'll try them out. I will, if I need to, I will upgrade my Masamune to Obsidian or Shadow Shard. I prefer Shadow Shard. And we'll try them side by side. Okay, we will try them side by side, and we will see which Masamune is better. We'll do a video about that. So please let me know if you have that, because right now I don't want to lose the fire and energy. The fire and energy is just too beautiful for this weapon. So finally, that's what I'm gonna do for that. But we don't worry. I'm not leaving you guys hanging. I am not leaving you guys hanging. It's time. It's time, guys. The mythical, the incredible, the amazing Nocturno. What happens? What happens to the Nocturno when we do this? So, right now the Nocturno is probably not the best weapon in the game anymore, just because there are what's it called? Just because there are a lot of there's a lot of well, let's go back here for a second. There's a lot of siege breakers that are even better than the Nocturno. But the Nocturno has just a little bit more than a natural siege breaker, okay? The Nocturno has a critical hit damage of 95%, a critical hit chance of 10%, which most other weapons start at 5 and 50 or 55. A fire rate of 12, magazine size of 42, range, well, 42 because I have my hero set up, reload time 1.5, which is also just a little bit faster than the siege breaker is natural. I believe a siege breaker starts at 1.8, the Nocturne is 1.5, impact of 200, again, just a little bit higher. So, what happens to the Nocturno when you modify it? One of the big things that is keeping the Nocturno from being the king again is the fact that it does not have the capacity to come with affliction. Yes, they gave it affliction. 25 reload speed, stay the same, 20% headshot damage, energy and 10 damage, crit damage, and now it has affliction. You can't change any of these, but you can level them up. So I am going to take my Nocturno to Legendary. I am going to take it to Legendary. I am going to max out everything I possibly can here. Okay, the only problem with this one that I feel is that you don't have the 30% damage to affliction. It would have been great if they would have moved this affliction up to the very top and then giving you a chance to choose the 30% affliction. That would have been just mwah. On top of it all, it would have been beautiful. I would have probably taken the crit damage away, you know, remove the crit damage and giving us the 30% affliction. But regardless, I still think it is a fantastic weapon. I think it is an absolutely awesome weapon. And the fact that now I can also upgrade it will also make it equally or newly amazing. So we are going to work on a Nocturno. We're going to take the Nocturno up. And I am going to evolve the Nocturno. Excuse me. More than likely, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually leaning on the side of taking the Nocturno to Shadow Shard. I know. Shadow Shard should be reserved for weapons, you know, that have a little more durability, but the Shadow Shard is going to give me a little more damage. The fire rate drops quite considerably, I think, and durability drops as well. But it's just, see, I wish that the fire rate didn't drop on this one. The impact goes much higher though. So I'm more than likely going to take the Nocturno to max it out at, you know, 40-40, 106. And more than likely I am going to go for Shadow Shard, just because on here I don't have fire rate. So if I had fire rate here instead of, let's say, critical damage, I would probably go Obsidian. Even though the durability is going to drop a little bit, I kind of think I prefer doing a little more damage on it. Yeah, we're going to probably go Shadow Shard. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you very much for watching. This was me going through and recombobulating all of my Founder's weapons. I don't know if I missed any. I may have missed some. I don't know. Oh, there's this one. Actually, this weapon took me through a lot. This weapon actually took me through a lot. I used to use this weapon all the time. 10 damage, fire, a causes of... Oh. We lost the magazine size. I don't know why it has weapon stability. Let's convert it. Can I change? Oh, I can change it. Again, if anyone knows if I can upgrade an epic Founder's weapon to Legendary, please let me know. Because I would love to use this weapon again. I can change them. I can change them. Oh my goodness, this weapon. This weapon, guys. Oh, I love this weapon so much. Okay, please let me know. Please let me know if I can change this weapon, because I really would like to. Even if I can't take it to Legendary, I might just max it out. It's an amazing epic weapon. I mean, it's amazing. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Thank you very much. That was going through all of my legendary weapons. My Founder's weapons. What I think I'm going to do next is I'm going to go through unique weapons. For example, like the recent neon weapons, the Easter egg launcher, the vacuum tube Zord, the Vendor Tech weapons that I have. I have a Vendor Tech slicer. I have a Vendor Tech pulsar. I have the vacuum tube launcher. We could do the quad launcher as well. Well, the quad launcher already came. The Dragon's Fury, the Neon Sniper Rifle, my LMG, Mercury LMG, the Noble Launcher. We can go through all of those and also recombobulate those and figure out if those are worth it. But if you guys enjoyed this weapon, if you guys enjoyed this video, do me a favor and don't do anything. Thank you very much for spending the time to watch my video. I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks a lot. As always, I am DUJ2. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.